Quick training tip, guys, in regards to training age and how we approach training. When it comes to an athlete who has a relatively low training age, meaning they don't have a lot of weight room experience, we don't have as much flexibility on the program for them. Meaning we want to ingrain consistency and work ethic in regards to the weight room, and this is going to help a lot to develop a good solid foundation of strength and good movement. Now, once you've kind of gotten past that point where you're entering more intermediate or even upwards to advanced in the weight room as an athlete, where your force outputs are much higher and you're much more advanced as an athlete, we'll start taking more of an approach of what's called a high-low model, meaning you'll have one high day followed by a low day to try to condense all the stressors in their sport and weight room program, and then try to stimulate recovery the next day. In conjunction with that, we'll also use indicators of recovery. So this helps us determine whether or not we can approach our high day with high intensity, or we should back off and let a rest day happen. Some indicators of this could be HRV, it could be general feeling of readiness. You can measure the grip strength of the athlete. And even if you have Tendo units, you can measure the bar speed of certain lifts to help you determine the intensity and the volume. In conjunction with the Tendo units, you could also be measuring sprint speed and even velocity of rotational tosses if you are training a rotational based athlete, or if you're performing power exercises where you have to throw a weighted object. Generally speaking, if their sprint time is down and they're not running as fast, you do want to tail back on the volume. Same goes for bar speed. If the bar isn't as moving as fast as you would like it to under a certain amount of load, you want to scale it down until the athlete's picking it up at a certain speed that you want them to hit. What this does is it ensures that we're always meeting that athlete where they're at, and we're trying to drive home recovery after each training session to avoid burnout, overuse injuries, and overall promote optimal performance.